Back working on the tractor today. I broke my toe yesterday. It's just fine right now. I taped 3 toes together, so that's pretty much all you can do for a broken toe. And it feels okay. But I was just down in the west pasture and seeing if the ground was too damp to get in there and do some raking. And I could feel it a bit, so I'm not gonna push it today, but I have to get down there real soon and get the wood chips raked up really quick. I won't have or I won't be able to find a lot of this stuff or get at it easy once the grass starts growing. And if it gets to that, I'll let it go until next year. Let more of it rot. All right, this should come off. I'll probably need a dead blow. Well, I do not see a dead blow. All I see is this rubber mallet, so now that'll do it. And now I need to wipe this all up so that the cats don't get at it. They're wandering about. That's kind of the reason I wanted to get it off today, is so that I can kind of drain the rest of that out of there and clean it up and make sure the cats don't get at it. So there is no gasket on this. I'm guessing that's why it leaks. Yeah, there's no gasket on either side. Get a rag in here. I don't want to get anything in there. Looks like there's a bit of signs of paper still on here and there. Let's scrape that off. And scrape this crap off. I want a nice clean surface. I don't want this thing leaking. When I went to town yesterday for parts for this, I had a couple of the nuts were in bad shape, and the shock mounts for the radiator were, yeah, the wind is picking up. The shock mounts for the radiator were completely shot. So I'll show you that in a second. They gave me an interesting solution. Here is what I got at the hardware store yesterday. These are the bolts. These carriage bolts are what was holding the radiator in place. And it looks like we got one 3/8 inch coarse and one 3/8 inch fine. And if you look at these things, they damn near look like they were handmade. They're off center, and yeah, maybe they're that way on purpose, but I don't think so. One is and one isn't. But anyways, here's a replacement. And then I got some replacement nuts because one of them is damaged and I lost one. I think that's a hinge one. But anyways, these radiator ones go through these shock mounts. It's just a piece of 1/8 inch rubber, but they're all brittle and they're at the end of their life. So I asked what they had as far as rubber sheeting. A lot of decent hardware stores will have rubber sheeting. They had none, but they did have big wide belting. It's a farm store, so they had some big wide belting, a drive belt. I'm not sure what it was driving, but it's got 2 sets of reinforcements in there, but it really doesn't matter. I got what I need, 2 new shock mounts. So I just got to get the hole drilled in there. I'm afraid the drill's gonna just kind of spin that rubber around, so I'll show you how I'm gonna drill that in a second. I just tapped a little dimple. Use this as, you know, this old one as a template. Tapped a little dimple in there with a nail. And now I'm gonna take this board that has a hole drilled through it and a nail sticking through it. Just kind of use that as another hand. Alright, I think I'm through both of them. Beautiful. Well, that was easy. I was making no headway whatsoever trying to drill through that spring, so I decided to drill through the mild steel bracket here. Okay, the second holes are gonna do the trick, but I don't have enough, I don't have enough thread on these bolts, so another trip to town will do it. I have enough to tighten them down without the lock washers, but I definitely want a lock washer on the way the ground is around here. Go flying off because the seat came loose. But that will work.